Good morning. First of all, I want to say thank you for all you. I had to switch last minute. Something came up. So this one's going to be pretty short because I know that we have a holiday weekend and people got stuff going on and things like that. So the first part of this Zoom will be some things that you can put into your reels that help not only capture attention, but also cause them to do some sort of action when they're watching your reel. And then we'll go into planning our week. Next week, we'll be back on Sunday. So Sunday the 10th. And then after that, it'll be Saturdays for a while. So Saturdays until the 20th of August. So first, let's get started with some things that you can utilize for your reels that not only capture the attention of people, but also cause them to do some sort of action so that you can get more views, engagement, and that sort of thing. If you're just posting reels and hoping that they hit, I want you to try to implement this strategy to see if there's an improvement in not only the amount of people that are engaging with your stuff, but also with the amount of views that you're getting. So taglines first. I'm going to give you a couple taglines to use at the beginning of your reel video before you go into like the context. It also kind of helps you get an idea of what type of reels that you should post or can post. So here's some of the taglines to use at the beginning of your reel to grab attention for people, because when people are scrolling, if it doesn't capture their attention within the first couple seconds, they're just going to keep going into the next one until they find one that piques their interest. So here are the taglines. Keep watching if. Did you know? Have you ever? Reminder. Myth/fact. Let me tell you a story. I bet you ... This is for you if ... and then listen up. So I'm going to give some context to some of these. So like you could do, did you know, and then have a fact that's related to, maybe an unknown fact that's related to your niche. Have you ever, and then you can go into like how a feeling that you had prior to starting whatever your journey is within your niche. So like, I'll just use myself for example. My niche is weight loss at home for the Christian mom. So have you ever felt this a certain way about your body, or have you ever gone through cycling through diet after diet after diet or whatever? A reminder would be like, you would put some sort of inspirational quote afterwards. So you could put reminder first, and then you could do a video of not even your face, and then have some sort of inspirational quote that relates to your niche. This is for you if you, I'll use myself for example again. This is for you if you struggle with binge eating, or this is for you if you struggle with finding the time to prep your meals, or like whatever I want to use. So those are different taglines that you can use. I'll run through them one more time. Keep watching if. Did you know? Have you ever? Reminder. Myth/fact. Let me tell you a story. I bet you ... This is for you if, and then listen up. Now, taglines are great because they help capture the attention, but what do you do with that attention once you have it? Obviously, you're going to provide something valuable within your reel, but then you also want them to do something with your post, because the more that people do something with your reel, the more engagement it's going to get. So if they like, save, share, tag somebody, comment, like whatever, you want them to do those things because that's going to improve the reach of your reel. So here's some call to actions that you can utilize in your reel, like at the end, or even you could probably use it towards the beginning. So follow for more. That's a really good one. So like if you have built up good information regarding your specific topic on Instagram, then you deserve to say, follow for more information, blah, 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 follow for more tips like this, follow for more home exercise ideas, follow for more meal tips, follow for more blah, whatever. So that's the first call to action. The second one is double tap if you relate, because when they double tap, it provides a like. The next one is save this for, so if you're giving some sort of tip, you could say like, save this for your next quick meal, save this for your next exercise, save this for the next time you feel XYZ. So save this for. If you're providing like a bunch of resources, so for instance, I did a reel the other day, which I should have probably used this tagline, but I was talking about how to, like, when you realize that food is like overruling your life or like overtaking your life. And then I put all like the symptoms that food is taking control of your life. I should have said, screenshot this right after that. So tag a friend who is the next one. So tag a friend who needs to hear this, tag a friend that, whatever that might be. So tag a friend. So here are the call to actions one more time. I'll go through them pretty fast. Follow for more. Double tap if you relate. Save this for. Screenshot this. And tag a friend who. So if you use those two things in combination, now it doesn't have to be every single reel that you're making, but if you're providing some sort of information that you want people to engage with, using the taglines in conjunction with the call to action will get you so much more reach, so much more engagement. And it just kind of helps you give a structure too, also for yourself of what you should be posting or what kind of content you can be creating for reels. Pause, please. I was like, why isn't it letting me drink? Okay, so now we're going to go into planning our week. Like I said, this is going to be a pretty short one because I know it's a holiday weekend. So Monday, I've changed things up a little bit. Obviously, tomorrow is a holiday. So a lot of people are off if you're in the US. A lot of people are off. They're busy doing things. They're doing barbecues. Maybe they're hanging out with friends. They're going places. They're doing things anyways. So we want to keep it pretty light because a lot of people might be on social media, but they're not spending like an exuberant amount of time on social media. So for Facebook, I have an engagement post. So what can an engagement post be? It can be like, tell me about what you're doing today. Or it can say something about, do you watch fireworks or do you do them at home? Or like whatever. Anything you want to do that's going to create engagement. You can ask a question, you can ask an opinion, you can say like, do you prefer this or that? Like whatever it might be, something that's going to drum up engagement. Instagram, I have a reel because it's quick and it's entertaining. It doesn't cause people to take a lot of time to sit and read. So I put common mistake for your reel topic. So common mistake people make in blah. For stories on Monday, I have just take people through your day, show them what you're doing, incorporate Thrive throughout, obviously, because we need to make sure that we're showing our product every single day, that it's just something that's implemented into your day. Tuesdays. So Tuesday, we're going to treat like a Monday because people are going back to work. They're tired. It's been a long weekend. They've been super busy. They probably stayed up late for fireworks. So they're dragging on Tuesday morning. So Facebook, I have capsules. I also know it's payday. So I have capsules for the long weekend. So addressing that it's been a long weekend and then talking about capsules. Instagram, I have reel and I have a transition video. So if you can incorporate some sort of transition, that is one that always seems to get attention for me for some reason. So transition related reel. And a transition is where you go from like one thing and then you seamlessly transition into another. There's an align function on your reels that will help like align your face or align your background so it's exactly the same and makes it look like you never even left the camera. So that's something I often use. Stories, I have capsule tag in the morning, and then I have some sort of business related story. So this can be your pay has been transferred, and then you just talk about like what you're doing with your pay this week. It can talk about why you wanted to go into your own business. It can talk about like what are the things that you're paying for this week. It can be you at the gas pump, it can be you at the grocery store, it can be you whatever. So it can be quick or it can be an unfold, whatever you choose to do. I give you the flexibility to kind of like pick and choose what you want to do there. So Wednesday for Facebook, I have why you were skeptical at first, because here's the thing. If you just pretend like everything is rainbows and puppies all the time and you don't address the fact that you were actually skeptical at one point. We all were like, is it, will I, can I? We all asked ourselves those questions before we jumped into this business. And the reason that it's so important that you talk about that is because the people that are consuming your content are probably in that space. Like they're watching you post about your capsules every morning. They're watching you talk about the business. Discuss why you were skeptical at first and how that ended up being incorrect. So address why you were skeptical at first. And this can be like towards the business or the products, whatever you choose to do with that. Instagram. Why is this thing being so stupid? It's like letting me drink. I must have like thick water or something. Instagram, I have a photo and make it niche related. So it can be anything. You can tell a story. You can share a little bit of information about something you've gone through. It can be like just a pretty photo of a setup, like whatever you want. Sometimes I think it's important to break up the feed with some sort of picture. Stories, I have what patch and why. So what patch are you utilizing and why? And make it relatable. So don't just talk about like, it gives me appetite control and energy and da, 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 da. Like what is something that people can relate to that patch helps you with? Is it that your kids are driving you nuts because they're home all summer and this helps keep your mood under control? Is it that you have a tendency to like eat all the things and this helps control your appetite? Like, or you like to snack off your kid's plate and this helps you to not want to do that as much, like whatever it might be. Talk about what patch you're utilizing for the day and why in a relatable manner. Thursday for Facebook, I have Throwback Thursday. So before and after of yourself, someone else. This can be a fan page thing. This can be you, this can be a friend of yours. This can be somebody that you admire, whatever you want, do a Throwback Thursday. Instagram, I have carousel and unpopular opinion. So what a carousel is it's just a bunch of different slides that expand on an idea. This isn't something that's going to gain you reach, but it's going to help serve the people that currently follow you, which is just as important. Stories, I have breakdown of all 3 steps. So again, this should be in a relatable manner. If you want to talk about them, if you want to do slides, that's totally fine. But the reason that we're breaking all 3 steps down is because the next day we're going to talk about samples. So break down all 3 steps in your stories on Thursday. Friday for Facebook, I have sample. So talk about how you're sending out samples, packing up samples, do a live video and show what's included in a sample, however you choose to spin that. Instagram, I have reel trending sound with a quote. So this is a good opportunity for you to do the reminder one. So you could do a reminder and then do the quote for your reel. And then you could do like take somebody else who needs to hear this. Stories, I have samples again. So talk about how you're packing up samples or what's included in them or that you're sending them out or you're heading to the post office, whatever that looks like. So samples for stories on Friday. Saturday for Facebook, I have community. So however you want to discuss the community aspect of the business, that is why people stay. Even if they're not earning income, they stay because of the community. So is it a friend that you've met? Is it an event you've attended? Is it finding people that uplift you? Is it that you enjoy coming together once a week in a Zoom? Like whatever that looks like. Talk about the community. For Instagram, I have reel, and the tagline I have for that reel is "Have you ever?" I know that I have 4 reels, but that is where the attention is. So why would you not capitalize on that? And if you are scared to do them, this is a good opportunity for you to get really comfortable. So tag "Have you ever?" for your reel. Stories on Saturday. My mouth is like cotton today. What helps you get through your weekend? So is it that you like plan out your weekend, or you plan out your week, and then incorporate how Thrive helps you with that? Like, it helps you get up early so that you can be up before your kids and you can kind of plan your day. Is it that you've folded laundry, cleaned the house, played with your kids outside, and your patch carried you through the entire day? Is it that you have to work on a Saturday, but you also got to make sure that your house is in order and you want to get an exercise in, like, and your patch helps you, or your 3 steps help you with all those things, making sure that you maintain energy throughout the day. Blech. So however your Thrive is helping you get through your weekend, and kind of like what your weekend is looking like. So that was super fast. We only did 20 minutes. Look at me go. So again, next week we will be on Sunday. I also just wanted to keep this short because I know people are off to do things for the weekend. It's a busy weekend. So I hope this was beneficial, and I will see you guys next Sunday, the 10th. Love you guys. Have a good weekend. Happy 4th.